In this video, I will attempt to reform the nation of Indonesia in the 1800s, starting as the tiny nation of Aceh. The year is 1836, and Indonesia is thoroughly colonized by the Dutch. If they don't directly control states, the states are their puppets. So can I, in the next 100 years of Victoria II, change the nation of Aceh from its roots, defeat a plethora of colonizers that wish to see me annexed, and rise from the ashes as a great and powerful Indonesian state? Find out in today's episode of Victoria II A to Z. Hey there, map game enjoyers! Strategy Games Tech Along here, and welcome back to Victoria II A to Z. But not really, because this is Aceh, which honestly sounds like I'm sneezing. But I don't know if you're familiar with Aceh. This is the largest nation in Sumatra at the beginning of the game. I mean, Indonesia in Victoria 2, that's crazy. So we're gonna make this happen. First of all, we are at war with the Dutch. Oh, the Dutch. They will probably be our biggest enemy in this game. They want to humiliate me, and if I don't accept, they will take my capital, which frankly, I don't like. So we're gonna very quickly bum rush their troops. And I already freaking lost. We're gonna restart. New strategy is to try and defend instead. For whatever reason, the Dutch now are just walking up like 2 troops into my capital and trying to siege, and I'm just taking them out. I mean, 2 stack wipes is better than no stack wipes. Let's see if I can win this too. Oh, we won. Now stack wipe. Oh crap, they had more troops. Well, that freaking didn't work either because they landed in my country. Let's go with a different strategy. We're gonna peace out with the Dutch for just humiliating me. It stinks, but at least I'll live to fight again. We're gonna justify war over here on Johor. They want to ally me, but I don't want that. Great, we can ally this nation's Selangor. We can get military access from them. And then we declare war, tiny conquest. Call in my ally so we can do a little attacking. Then let's go north first, doing a little sieging. This is gonna be crap. I'm gonna have to take this battle to keep my ally from leaving the war. And we might win. We're gonna win. No, we're gonna lose. Crap, we lost. But my ally is gonna finish the job. Of course, we are gonna let Western influences into the country to get like the slightest semblance of research points. Now I'm gonna add war goal, tiny conquest, and immediately peace out so the UK doesn't get involved. No extension of slavery. Add war goal on this to take minuscule puppet, and then we can propose peace, do not extend slavery, and there we go. That's a nice little war. Only 2,000 research points, so sad. Let's keep going. The only way we're gonna westernize here at all is to steal research points. Of course we want a European military mission. More research points, please. If you guys are new to Victoria 2 or need a tip with playing nations outside of Europe, basically before you can do regular tech, you gotta go over here to the reforms and then pass some reforms until you can westernize, which takes forever. But you can just wait for them, or you can declare war on other non-Western nations and steal their research points, which is what I'm doing right now. And another annexation. Somehow that specific conquest made my revenue go up a ton. Oh, it's gold. Let's go. This is like the best possible place we could have conquered, and the people can read a little bit better, so I'm celebrating. This is awesome. We can fund everything with the gold. Call me Mansa Munsa. We've entered the US sphere, which will actually help me a lot against the Dutch. Next on the chopping block, Brunei's 1 brigade. See if I can get my allies over here. Brunei just like deleted their 1 brigade that was sieging down this province mid-siege. If that isn't surrendering, I don't know what is. Like, could they not afford to, fund the army when they're about to get annexed? What am I watching? All right, get ready for the greatest naval battle of all time. 3 clippers versus 1 clipper. Are we gonna win? We won! Let's freaking go. Crap. Well, Spain's at war with me. Dang, they joined on the side of the enemy. Actual freaking pain. Just trying to do my stuff and getting assaulted by Spain. So I'm gonna annex Brunei and not extend slavery. And Spain, I'll white peace you. Okay, it all works out, trust me. All right, let's go to war with Belungan. Expand the empire. Map game enjoyers, we might be cooking. Look at our empire expand over here. Okie dokie, another annexation down here as we continue to secure Borneo. About 3,000 research points away from the first research you should do, which is foreign universities, because it gives you Enlightenment philosophy, I believe, which increases your research points substantially. Time to take the great nation of Bhutan. I don't know if you can tell, I'm really running out of states to take, so we're gonna take this 1,000 or 10,000 people state that has 1 sulfur in it. All right, we annexed Bhutan, but not like Bhutan, you know? Bhutan, Bulan. Am I freaking dyslexic? Can I not read, or is this a typo? This nation here decided it would be a good idea to break their alliance with me. Like they didn't, you know, notice that I conquered every other independent state in the region. Then they were like, oh no, I'm scared. Yeah, you should be, because you broke your alliance and now I'm gonna take you too. Let's do foreign universities. Get some Enlightenment thought. Can't really imagine what the Aceh Enlightenment was like. It was probably like, we can conquer other people to learn what they know. Goodbye, my old friend. My new friends freaking know how to behave. Join my wars. Freaking Bali, the Dutch have not secured it yet, so let's see if I can pull off a miracle. They can make a lot of troops real quick. All right, here we go. 36,000 people from our wide empire are about to attempt an invasion of the Bali's capital. Oh, we got absolutely blasted. Retreat, boys, retreat. Holy crap. That was the ultimate disaster. We try again. And we won. We sack wiped them. Ah, the Bali conquest. I guess the con of all this is like, if we were to go to war with the Dutch again, we would have so many different places where they could attack us. Conquering Bali here is going to be particularly useful because they are of the Malay culture, which is our accepted culture. So 170,000 pops of the best culture for us is just freaking awesome. Swiped it right from the Netherlands. All right, we're gonna reform the education system. Oh, we are so lucky, actually. We got a new leader, a visionary thinker, which gives us 20% more research points, which just means we are going to crank. Bro, the visionary thinker was assassinated. Oh, that sucks. That slows me down so much. Got replaced by a raving loon. What a pain in my butt. It's what I get for carrying 6 militancy. Time for industrial constructions. I think that's the best bang for my buck. That'll get me some additional Westernization progress, and we only need 30% more. Now we're founding some new cities in Johor, so my Malaysian colony, which also has Malay accepted culture. What isn't Malay? Wow, that's a lot of Malay all over the place, which benefits me a lot. The Qajar Empire is balling out, landing troops over here in Singapore. That's crazy. The Shah's army booking it from so many miles away. Whoa, holy crap. The AI actually did something cool in Victoria too. The Arab Kingdom is formed and is now number 11 great power. That is so freaking cool. I've never seen that before. I mean, I saw it when I did the video for the Arab Kingdom, but for the AI to do that is freaking insane. Many props to whatever code delivered this. Holy crap. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the video, please like the video and drop a comment saying what nation in Victoria 2 you'd like me to play next. We already got 1848 Hungary coming up eventually when we hit 25,000 subscribers, so let me know what else you guys want to see. Or like any mods, we've almost played all the nations in Victoria 2. Alright, I'm gonna get the last couple research points by conquest here. Well, probably not worth it to sit around waiting to gain more points from conquest when I have enough points to westernize anyway. Let's go. Now we are a quote-unquote Western nation, and we can, start doing real research. Celebrate, guys. Somehow we are secondary power off of all that prestige we got from random conquest. Do another annexation. Wait, Majertine. No. Buddy, I want to annex you. All right, we annexed, what was that? Geraldi? We could go after Majertine, or we were at war with them, but they're not as valuable. Also got an opportunity to occupy a little bit more territory over here somewhere. Empire? Oh, I acquired it down here. Okay, very interesting. Now the people are kind of upset, but they actually are like surprisingly okay with, you know, being progressive given the circumstances. It's a little surprising. Let's go to peonage from serfdom. We're like shockingly short on pops. Most of the pops in Indonesia are actually in the stuff that's controlled by the Dutch and not me, which is very annoying. Let's end slavery to see if that, makes it so we actually have pops to do anything in our country. Always question the construction habits of the capitalists. They built steel mills, glass factories, guns factories. Brother, we have no coal. How do you intend to run those factories? The UK have turned on the Dutch, which is, it's nice. I mean, it's good to see. We can ally the UK. We can kind of throw them around when we need to. For example, Vietnam over here has been pretty brutalized by the French. I think the British would probably help me get this, and they have quite a few pops I could put in my military. Yeah, bring in the UK against Vietnam. Yeah, bring in your 73,000 dudes. Dang, check out this new land. Okay, I will join pretty much any British war. I mean, Ashanti Empire cannot be that difficult of a battle to fight. Also, there's a crisis to liberate Bulgaria. Ottomans, bro, you lose to the Arabs and now you're gonna lose Bulgaria? You know, Italy might actually form after Indonesia in this game. British calling me against Russia and France. Wow. Ah, yes, war with the French just got one of my armies stack wiped. I forgot that they are also in Vietnam. All right, well, we gotta beat the Dutch somehow. They're really allied with the French, so we need some kind of war where we can get at them. Let's go to war with Sulu and take this little tiny bit of land because I can't come up with anything better to do. Gonna make a war goal on the Dutch to at least see if the UK would consider going to war with the French for this. Okay, the UK would join a war against the Dutch. So, while I may be many military techs behind this country, Arabic liberation of two Sicilies. I mean, I guess. And now we're at war with the French. The UK better do something though, because we need to win this crap. Oh, they just gave me South Sumatra. Heck yeah, bro. That's a win. I can't believe they gave up so quick. Now this entered as a colony, but I really would like it to be not a colony and instead like, you know, part of the nation. Oh my gosh, I don't want to join all these wars, Arab Empire. I do not want to fight the Ottomans right now. And now somehow we're at war with Germany. They joined the Ottoman liberation of Baghdad. I'm sure the UK is thrilled right now. There was a rebellion in this little British puppet that I've kind of been, I don't know, friendly with the whole game. So I guess I'll have to take them out. Seems like the two Sicilies have decided to send every troop they have over to fight me instead of like, I don't know, fighting the country that declared the war or getting ticking war score or whatever the heck. We're gonna white piece them. And more land for me. Wow, the British back at war with the French here. French-Siamese War. It's probably bad for me because I don't think the British will want to go to war with the Dutch again anytime soon. Yeah, the UK won't go to war probably because they are at war with the French. I really don't want to go to war with the Ottoman Empire, bro. Arab Empire is just liability land. Now, my allies actually will join me in a war against the Dutch, and I know the French will join, but I got a lot of faith in the UK in this game, so maybe something cool will happen. Oh boy, the Dutch have destroyed my fleet and added like 100,000 troops in Sumatra. Scary, bro. It's okay, I'm the king of crazy defensive battles. Oh boy, they're actually cooked up. They're in so much trouble. They just got stack wiped. Hey, we won, and we've almost united Sumatra. Just this little tiny bit left up here to eventually take. Let's make these into states. Maybe in one of them we'll be able to build like, I don't know, productive factories. Yeah, the British, they come support me against the Dutch, and then in exchange, I support them against like Yemen. I feel like it's not quite an even trade. All right, Siam has been abandoned now, so we're gonna call in my allies against them to take northern Malay. And we got more land. I never lose. Why? Ah, the Arab Empire is just, they're protected by the British, but the British keep selling them over because the Germans are backing the Ottomans. This is some confusing geopolitical crap. I will go to war now with the Dutch again, hopefully. Our truce is over. We're gonna try and take West Java, and hopefully we're gonna do it without, like the UK and stuff getting involved. France is demanding stuff. Let's win some battles. Just stack wiping a couple thousand troops off the face of the earth. Another day at the office. Yeah, whatever they land, I get. And I add war goals, frankly. I'm gonna get my cores back. More defensive battles. Oh, the French are just paper. I can win offensive battles against the French? Why? No way. And another stack wipe on these French invaders. Yeah, all I do is win, win, win. No matter what, they invade, I take their troops. The Dutch have 0 brigades, and the French have 300 brigades. So not quite done yet. They are still gonna absolutely invade me over and over and over again. Like an entire generation of Frenchmen have gone and died in Indonesia. Oh, we have a good deal from the British. I will accept that, keep everything I've gained, and we finally got Java. We finished uniting Sumatra, and we're working on Borneo. So let's freaking go. Oh, Japan will ally us. That would be a funny combination. Japan plus Aceh. We are briefly gonna switch to planned economy to make some freaking actual factories. Guys, look, it's pretty easy. There's oil, you make an oil refinery. Coal, glass factory. Crops and fish, canning. We are literally not in a sphere, which is questionable. Every time I join this war, I'm just slowly watching the Arab kingdom fall to pieces. Sad, honestly. In another timeline, they can help me fight the Dutch, who are now allied with my former ally. My industrial score is so bad. Guys, what? British-Chinese war. Okay, that's gonna be crazy. Got my fresh navy here, and it's making quick work of the Chinese navy. It's kind of fun, prepping it to fight the British. Part of the problem is I'm sitting here waiting around to get 1% bureaucrats on these Java states so I can actually integrate them and then start building factories there, but I swear the entire country is allergic to machining. Oh, the British are no longer friends with the Dutch, so finally I can justify another war with the place in the sun, CB. All right, the UK abandoned the Dutch, which is what I was waiting for. Let's take Bone. I'm not gonna call them my allies, so I can peace out on my own term. The French are walking a little on the incompetent side, so I'm not worried. They also have Spain, who's bringing their own transport ships over here, and those are just a bunch of like flotilla ships, so yeah, good luck landing your army with that. Ships at the bottom of the ocean aren't great for naval invasions. Seems like a solution to this war could basically just be an invasion of Vietnam. Lyndon B. Johnson type statement. The French have brought their actual fleet, which made easy work of mine, and my invasion force was absolutely demolished. Yeah, so maybe not invading Vietnam is a decent idea. France, please stop throwing hundreds of thousands of troops at me and sign a dang peace deal. Going bankrupt on this crap, like rapidly. Gonna try and go forward with no navy in the naval war. Just for reference, the French are down to 250 brigades, which is super low for this point in the game. Just because they keep doing the same thing over and over again. Failed naval invasion after failed naval invasion. Finally, a French deal, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I added. Let's proceed. And there we go. We got at least this half of Indonesia, and then finally, after like 6 hours of playing this dang game, we can unite Indonesia under one flag, which is freaking amazing because it finally gives us all of the other culture in the nation as accepted cultures, gives us this crazy yellow color, and right away we can just start making some of these colonies that I really have not been able to turn into states to get that industrial score up. Then we can get off laissez-faire, open factories that take, sulfur. And finally, at long last, we might go up to great power, we might not. We can get more cores on more areas if we do Indonesian Raya but that's going to be too expensive right now in infamy. I've changed my capital to Batavia. And please, I'm begging of you people, go find work in a factory, please. Uh-oh, it's going to be a great war over my territory, maybe. Indonesian Northern Malaya is kind of up for grabs. That's this right here. I think that somebody might come here and try and make me give that to somebody. But we are being backed by the Germans and the Japanese, which is not a terrible combo. Just hope it doesn't get settled in their favor. Come on, Ottomans, come over here and join the Empire of Japan. And they do. They join Japan, and we're going to war. We've become involved in the Third Great War, which is all of these lovely countries over here versus me. Did not want to be in this war, still do not want to be in this war. Low-key, I feel like we're cooked because Germany's gonna get beat from all sides, and then it's okay, I'll blow up Thailand's fleet. They're gone and I took no casualties. Here comes Siam to, I couldn't even tell you what sorry excuse for military strategy they're using right now. We are gonna hold this war goal if it's the last thing I do. Okay, Germany's invaded Austria successfully, but on the French side, that looks like a French dub. Best we can hope for is like white peace and not a Great War capitulation, because if we are forced to Great War capitulate, then we're out of great power for probably the rest of the game. Meanwhile, oh, Japan actually doing work against Russia. I am surprised. Will they make it along the Trans-Siberian Railroad to actually have game impact? I don't know, dog. That's above my pay grade. I'm just beating up Siam. And you know what I say, if there's a little opportunity, you should make it a big opportunity. So I'm gonna go to war with the Dutch to get my cores back at the same time, and we will of course call in Japan, because they will accept, and we'll see what I can do over here in terms of sieging and getting ticking war score. Oh my goodness, look at Japan. They are trailblazing, getting close to the densely populated parts of Russia from the other side. Never seen Japan play like this before. Wow. After several thousands of hours in this game, I see new stuff every day. I need the laissez-faire to stop being elected. I can't do it. These people, they love laissez-faire. I look away for 1 second, laissez-faire. They hate industry. Oh man, Germany freaking single-handedly beat up every opponent in Europe. I am laughing so freaking hard. Yeah, this Great War is, it looks over. Germany, I've never seen a Germany like this in Victoria 2. What am I watching right now? And Japan made it to Moscow, basically, and the Great War ended, and I was given all of Vietnam, which is freaking cool, bro. Let's go. Brings a smile to my face that worked out, actually. I thought we were so cooked at the beginning of the World War, I could feel the cooking. That's an interesting SGT quote. I could feel the cooking. But yes, I swear I could, and I'm glad I do not feel it anymore. And we are going to end this beautiful playthrough by landing 150,000 troops in the Netherlands as a real display of revenge for what it looks like when you do colonialization for as many years as the Dutch did colonialization. Someday it might just wind up on their own doorstep. And we won the battle in Amsterdam. I cannot imagine that the war will be that much harder fought after I siege down their capital. Yup, they will peace out. We'll keep everything we've gained. So yeah, that was my Indonesia playthrough. I thought it was solid. Had a lot of fun. Actually, Aceh over here is probably one of the best nations you can play. In Victoria 2, in my opinion, might even make a short about it. Yeah, this was a wild one. From Italy never forming to the Arab People's Republic, the strongest Germany I've ever seen in a, AI-controlled Germany. It was a lot of fun. If you made it to the end of the video, I implore you, please, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe to the channel. 1848 Hungary at 25K. All right, and that's bye for now, and I'll see you all in the next SGT video. See y'all.